Educo English Academy. English for Life. Practical spoken English course. Let's practice some patterns. Spoken pattern number 21. Let's go for a walk in the park. Let's have a picnic by the river. Let's bake cookies together. Let's watch a movie tonight. Let's try a new recipe for dinner. Let's go swimming at the beach. Let's visit the museum on Saturday. Let's have a game night with our friends. Let's explore the hiking trail in the mountains. Let's have a barbecue in the backyard. Let's take a road trip to the countryside. Let's go shopping for new clothes. Let's learn a new dance routine. Let's build a sandcastle at the beach. Let's have a karaoke night at home. Let's plant flowers in the garden. Let's go on a bike ride around the neighborhood. Let's try a new restaurant in town. Let's organize a surprise party for our friend. Let's take a yoga class together. Let's play a board game after dinner. Let's go on a photography adventure. Let's volunteer at a local charity. Let's have a picnic in the park. Let's create a scrapbook of our memories. Let's go stargazing on a clear night. Let's paint a mural on the wall. Let's learn how to play a musical instrument. Let's build a fort out of blankets. Let's have a family game night. Let's go on a nature hike. Let's have a bonfire in the backyard. Let's plan a weekend getaway. Let's have a movie marathon. Let's try a new workout routine. Let's organize a book club. Let's go ice skating at the rink. Let's have a picnic in the countryside. Let's learn a new language together. Let's create a new project. Spoken pattern number 22 was to. She was to meet her friends at the park. We were to go shopping in the afternoon. He was to attend a meeting at 10 a.m. They were to visit their grandparents on the weekend. I was to study for my exams, but I got distracted. The students were to submit their assignments by Friday. The doctor was to arrive at the hospital at 9 a.m. We were to have dinner at a fancy restaurant. She was to take the bus, but it got cancelled. They were to watch a movie at the cinema. He was to give a presentation in front of the class. I was to cook dinner, but I ordered takeout instead. The team was to practice for the upcoming game. We were to attend a wedding ceremony. She was to visit her relatives in another city. They were to start a new project at work. He was to fix the broken computer. I was to clean my room, but I procrastinated. The guests were to arrive at the party at 7 p.m. We were to go on a road trip, but it rained. She was to buy groceries from the supermarket. They were to complete the task by the end of the day. He was to take his dog for a walk in the park. I was to write a letter to my pen pal. The students were to wear their school uniforms. We were to have a family gathering on Sunday. She was to attend a music concert. They were to participate in a sports competition. He was to give a speech at the conference. I was to finish reading the book, but I got busy. The team was to win the championship. We were to visit a museum for a school trip. She was to bake a cake for her friend's birthday. They were to study for the upcoming test. He was to fix the leaking faucet. I was to take a vacation, but I had to cancel. The students were to practice their musical instruments. We were to attend a dance performance. She was to volunteer at a local charity event. They were to complete the construction of the building. Spoken pattern number 23. Am to, is to, are to. I am to meet my friends at the park. She is to go shopping in the afternoon. He is to attend a meeting at 10 a.m. They are to visit their grandparents on the weekend. We are to study for our exams. The students are to submit their assignments by Friday. The doctor is to arrive at the hospital at 9 a.m. You are to have dinner at a fancy restaurant. She is to take the bus to school. They are to watch a movie at the cinema. He is to give a presentation in front of the class. I am to cook dinner for the family. The team is to practice for the upcoming game. We are to attend a wedding ceremony. She is to visit her relatives in another city. They are to start a new project at work. He is to fix the broken computer. You are to clean your room before bedtime. The guests are to arrive at the party at 7 p.m. We are to go on a road trip this summer. She is to buy groceries from the supermarket. They are to complete the task by the end of the day. He is to take his dog for a walk in the park. I am to write a letter to my pen pal. The students are to wear their school uniforms. We are to have a family gathering on Sunday. She is to attend a music concert. They are to participate in a sports competition. He is to give a speech at the conference. I am to finish my homework before bedtime. The team is to win the championship. We are to visit a museum for a school field trip. She is to bake a cake for her friend's birthday. They are to study for the upcoming test. He is to fix the leaking faucet. You are to clean your bedroom before guests arrive. The students are to practice their musical instruments. We are to attend a dance performance. She is to volunteer at a local charity event. They are to complete the construction of the building. Spoken pattern number 24. Used to. I used to live in the countryside. She used to play the piano when she was younger. He used to go swimming every summer. They used to visit their grandparents on weekends. We used to have picnics in the park. The students used to wear uniforms to school. You used to eat ice cream every day. She used to read bedtime stories to her children. He used to ride his bike to school. They used to watch cartoons on Saturday mornings. I used to visit my friends on weekends. The family used to go on vacation to the beach. We used to have family gatherings on holidays. She used to dance ballet when she was younger. They used to have a pet dog named Max. He used to play soccer with his friends. I used to take piano lessons as a child. The students used to have recess in the playground. You used to watch movies at the cinema. She used to paint beautiful pictures. They used to go camping in the mountains. He used to collect stamps as a hobby. We used to celebrate birthdays with parties. The family used to have dinner together every night. You used to visit your grandparents during summer vacations. She used to write in her journal every day. They used to go hiking in the forest. He used to have a collection of comic books. I used to play basketball in my school team. The students used to participate in school plays. We used to go fishing on weekends. She used to bake cookies for special occasions. They used to have a garden with beautiful flowers. He used to watch the stars at night. You used to visit the library to borrow books. She used to take swimming lessons at the pool. They used to have picnics by the river. I used to draw pictures in my free time. The students used to have art classes. We used to go on road trips during summer vacations. Spoken pattern number 25. Could. I could help you with your homework. They could go to the park and play. She could bake a delicious cake for the party. He could fix the broken toy. We could have a picnic by the lake. You could learn to play the guitar. They could visit their grandparents this weekend. I could draw a picture of a flower. She could read a bedtime story to her little sister. He could ride his bike to school. We could go swimming at the beach. You could try a new recipe for dinner. They could build a sandcastle at the beach. I could teach you how to dance. She could paint a beautiful landscape. He could plant flowers in the garden. We could go on a hike in the mountains. You could practice speaking English every day. They could volunteer at the local animal shelter. I could write a letter to my friend. She could take photos of nature. He could learn to play the piano. We could have a movie night at home. You could join a sports team. They could help their parents with chores. I could make a handmade gift for my friend. She could learn a new language. He could create a piece of artwork. We could have a family game night. You could explore a new hiking trail. They could organize a charity event. I could bake cookies for a bake sale. She could try a new hairstyle. He could practice playing basketball. We could have a picnic in the park. You could start a journal to write your thoughts. They could join a dance class. I could learn to play chess. She could plant a vegetable garden. He could study for the upcoming exam. Now listen to this few times and practice more. Educo English Academy. English for Life.